Story 74, Happiness and Sorrow. Once in the town of Sunshineville, there lived two friends, Emily and Oliver. They were inseparable and shared everything: happiness, sorrow, and the beautiful moments life had to offer. Emily had a radiant spirit, always finding joy in the simplest of things. Oliver, on the other hand, had experienced his fair share of hardships but remained hopeful and resilient. One day, as they strolled through the town square, they came across a wise old man who seemed to radiate wisdom. Intrigued, they approached him, seeking some guidance on the mysteries of life. The wise old man smiled warmly and said, "Life is like a tapestry woven with threads of happiness and sorrow. Each thread contributes to the beauty of the whole." He handed them a small box, explaining that it contained threads representing both happiness and sorrow. "Open it when the time is right, and you'll understand the delicate balance that makes life truly meaningful." Curious, Emily and Oliver took the box and continued their journey through life. In the years that followed, they faced various challenges and celebrated numerous joys. As time passed, Emily and Oliver grew closer, their friendship deepening with each shared experience. One day, during a moment of reflection, they decided to open the box given to them by the wise old man. Inside, they found an intricately woven tapestry with threads of gold representing moments of happiness and threads of silver symbolizing moments of sorrow. As they examined the tapestry, they realized that the contrast between the threads of happiness and sorrow created a masterpiece of life's journey. The tapestry told the story of resilience, growth, and the profound beauty that emerged from the interplay of both joy and pain. The wise old man had taught them a valuable lesson: that true happiness is not the absence of sorrow but the ability to find joy and meaning even in the midst of challenges. From that day forward, Emily and Oliver embraced life with a new perspective. They faced challenges with courage, knowing that each sorrowful thread added depth to the tapestry of their lives. In moments of happiness, they appreciated the golden threads, savoring the joy that came their way. Sunshineville, once just a town, now became a symbol of the wisdom shared by the wise old man. The people in the town learned to appreciate the delicate balance of happiness and sorrow, recognizing that it was this balance that made life a beautiful and meaningful journey. And so, in the town of Sunshineville, the tapestry of life continued to be woven with threads of happiness and sorrow, creating a mosaic of experiences that enriched the lives of its inhabitants. The end. Story 75, Lesson of Hastening the Judgement. In the peaceful village of Tranquil Grove, there lived a wise old man named Master Wu. He was known for his deep understanding of life and his ability to impart valuable lessons to those who sought his guidance. One day, a young villager named Lily came to Master Wu with a heavy heart. She had been wronged by a friend, and anger and frustration filled her mind. She sought Master Wu's advice on what to do about the situation. Master Wu listened attentively to Lily's tale of woe. When she finished, he nodded thoughtfully and said, "Lily, I will share with you a lesson that has been passed down through generations, the lesson of hastening judgment." Curious, Lily leaned in to hear the wisdom Master Wu was about to impart. Master Wu began, in our haste to judge others, we often overlook the nuances of a situation. Just as a flower takes time to bloom and reveal its true beauty, so too does the truth in many situations take time to unfold. He then handed Lily a small, delicate seed and asked her to hold it. This seed has the potential to grow into a beautiful flower, but it needs time, care, and the right conditions. Similarly, when faced with challenges or conflicts, it's essential to allow time for understanding and resolution. Master Wu continued, hastening judgment is like trying to force a flower to bloom before its time. It may damage the delicate petals and hinder its true potential. When you encounter a situation that tests your patience or challenges your understanding, give it the time it needs to unfold naturally. With newfound insight, Lily left Master Wu's dwelling, determined to apply the lesson of hastening judgment in her life. In the days that followed, Lily chose not to rush to conclusions about her friend's actions. Instead, she took the time to reflect, communicate, and seek a deeper understanding of the situation. As days turned into weeks, the truth slowly revealed itself, and Lily discovered that her friend's actions were not as malicious as they initially seemed. Grateful for Master Wu's wisdom, Lily found herself living a more harmonious and understanding life. She shared the lesson with others in the village, and soon, the idea of hastening judgment became a guiding principle for the entire community. Tranquil Grove, already a peaceful village, became even more harmonious as its residents embraced the wisdom of Master Wu. The lesson of hastening judgment, like a gentle breeze through the village, brought patience, understanding, and a sense of unity among its people. And so, in Tranquil Grove, the story of Lily and Master Wu became a reminder to all that sometimes, allowing time and patience to guide our judgments can lead to resolutions that are both profound and transformative. The end. Story 76, The Four Smart Students. In the bustling city of Brightsville, there were 4 students known for their exceptional intelligence and wit. Their names were Alex, Ben, Chloe, and David. They were not just classmates, they were close friends who enjoyed challenging each other's intellect. One day, their teacher, Mrs. Turner, decided to give them a unique assignment. She handed each student a sealed envelope and instructed them not to open it until they were all together. Intrigued, the 4 friends agreed to gather at Alex's house that evening. As they sat in Alex's living room, the anticipation grew. Mrs. Turner's assignment was a mystery, and they couldn't wait to unveil it together. With a sense of camaraderie, they opened their envelopes simultaneously. To their surprise, inside each envelope was a single puzzle piece. Confused, they looked at each other, wondering what Mrs. Turner had in mind. As they examined the pieces, they realized that when combined, the puzzle formed a map of the city. Excitement filled the room as they deciphered the map, leading them to a park they frequented. The map pointed to a specific location within the park. Eager to unravel the mystery, the 4 friends set out on an adventure. As they reached the designated spot, they found another envelope waiting for them. Inside, there was a riddle that hinted at the next destination. The clever quartet quickly decoded the riddle, which led them to the city library. This pattern continued: puzzle pieces, maps, and riddles guiding them to various locations across Brightsville. The students were not only exercising their intellect, but also enjoying the thrill of the scavenger hunt Mrs. Turner had orchestrated. At each location, they found a new puzzle piece, gradually completing the map. Along the way, they encountered challenges that tested their teamwork, problem-solving skills, and creativity. It became apparent that Mrs. Turner's assignment was not just about intelligence, it was about collaboration and utilizing each other's strengths. Finally, at the last location, they uncovered the last puzzle piece and assembled the complete map. To their amazement, the map led them to a hidden treasure, a box filled with books, certificates, and a heartfelt note from Mrs. Turner. The note commended the students for their intelligence, teamwork, and perseverance. Mrs. Turner explained that the real treasure was not the physical rewards, but the journey they had shared, the lessons they had learned, and the bonds they had strengthened. As the four friends sat in the park, surrounded by the glow of streetlights, they realized that Mrs. Turner's assignment had been a lesson in more than just intellect. It taught them the value of collaboration, the joy of shared accomplishments, and the importance of appreciating the journey, not just the destination. From that day on, the four smart students cherished the memories of their adventure in Brightsville. Mrs. Turner's unique assignment had not only tested their intelligence but had also enriched their lives with friendship, teamwork, and the excitement of discovery. In the city of Brightsville, the legend of the four smart students became a story shared with joy and admiration for years to come. The end.